guys, today I want to make a video about how making content like this can help your business if you're in sales. If you're not working on a business yet, you should probably not just think about sales, but think about how later on you can turn it into a business, because that's the most high-level way to go if you care about making an impact in the world, and also, if you just want to make money. So that's my advice: to work on sales, but at the same time create a business. For me, I'm working on a marketing agency, but I'm also shooting content like this so I can eventually maybe turn this into like a course. I'm not saying like I'm gonna turn this into a course. It depends on where the channel goes, where the content goes, where the audience goes, and where my thoughts go. But nonetheless, making a personal brand, I probably don't need to tell you, I'm sure you already know, that can be quite valuable, especially in the long term. If you want to create long-term wealth for yourself, or also if you want to make an impact, because I think personal brand and YouTube is a great channel to reach a lot of people and share a message that you want to share to the world, or just attract like-minded people. Now, I want to talk about how this can improve your sales, and also how this can, on the other hand, improve your wealth, or like why it's a good strategy in general. First, I want to talk to you about why it's actually good for sales, because right now I'm shooting here and I get to practice speaking without the pressure of needing to speak to someone directly. Even though like I'm speaking with you right now, if you're watching, I'm also speaking to other members in my audience. Even though I try to speak to you as much as possible, like there's also like the audience of you that I want to address, right? So it's just a way to practice, and it's a way to practice speaking, get better at that. And if you're better at making good speeches yourself, this will also transfer to your sales calls, right? If you're not sure on how this works, basically when I'm talking here with you, there is a process going on in my head of what do I say? And to an extent, this is not a good thing, because you want to be natural and you don't want to filter yourself. But on the other hand, thinking about what can I say helps you improve what you say, right? In the long term. And that's the more you can improve your conversational skills, and the more you can improve the content you bring and how you bring that. That's also going to transfer to just the way you speak in general, right? So that's why making content is massively valuable, just to improve your speaking skills. You've probably also seen me make other videos where I actually go more in field. I don't really want to make this a channel about pickup or cold approach, but as some of you know, that is a bit of my background. So I go and make videos in places where there are people. Even here there's people, but I go to places like where there's more people. But that's a different environment. That helps me to learn how to speak under pressure. And that's a different skill that you need to learn, because then you're dealing with how people react to you, and you need to calibrate to that on the one hand, and on the other hand, you also need to have enough confidence in yourself that you're able to share your message to the world, and that you can actually make these videos and not just, crumble under anxiety. But that's the reality. Some of you wouldn't be able to do the infield, and I think that's absolutely normal, because I'm actually coming from a place where I had, in the past, I didn't find many people who were more anxious than I was in terms of like expressing myself, especially with people. I was very awkward and very anxious. to be honest, I probably was more awkward than I was anxious, but I was really both. And just exposing myself to that for various years has really improved my confidence and made me a much better speaker, but especially makes me feel a lot freer. And that's something that helped me a lot. But video I'm making today is a little bit different because there is not that much people here today. So I want to bring a more educational video here with you today, which is partly what I try to do, but yeah. So this is a little bit about how making content can improve your sales because it's improved your speaking skills. On the other hand, it can also improve your wealth. I'm sorry guys, my voice is a little bit sore because of speaking, and I feel like a little bit low energy the latest weeks. I'm working on it, but right now I am doing my best. But yeah, why content can help you, not just your speaking skills, but it can also help you make an impact on the world and improve your wealth, right? Let's say you're in sales right now, which is what I'm in sales. Like, even though I have an agency, I have to sell every day to my clients, get new clients, get better clients, or like find clients that I have like a better partnership with, and also that's more potential for me to grow. Not to say that I don't like the clients that I have worked with, but I think there's always room to improve, and that's, I don't want to put people down here by saying that, but that's the reality of the game. There's always like room for growth, both in me and in you and my clients and everywhere, right? So that's why making content actually helps you attract better clients, because having a presence on YouTube is also like a little bit of an authority signal, just because you come across more professional, right? Now, of course, you still need to make good content as well. And it depends on the type of clients you want to attract. If you want to just impress people with your views or the amount of followers that you have, that's one route you can go. I don't think you're going to get very high quality clients because of that necessarily, but it is a status signal that you can use, I guess. But on the other hand, what's more important is that you can actually make good content, because if you make good content, people will be able to take a look into what you actually make. And when they like the content you shoot, when they like the information you put out there, when they like your personality, they'll also be much more willing to reach out to you and work with you, right? So that's one reason why it can be very valuable. Even if you cold call people, people that go in a meeting you, typically they will check your website and your socials before they go in a meeting with you, so it's a plus. But even beyond that, it's even much more powerful than that, because it can attract a lot of people in the long term. Because in the long term, if you make a lot of content and if you grow a great audience, then you'll just have a source of leads coming in from your YouTube. And that's kind of the point I would ideally like to get to with my YouTube channel as well. I'm not there yet by far, but that's one reason why I'm doing it, and that's also a reason why you could start doing it, or why you should keep doing it. So overall, it's just a great way to improve your speaking skills, to connect with people all over the world, because I want to attract like-minded people that want to work together. I want to help you make more money. I want to create like a partnership where we can both make more money and we can both make the world a better place. In terms of like, I do think that's important. But on the other hand, I also want to make money. I think like I don't think it's a good idea to sacrifice values in order to make money, but there is like a certain focus you need to have, right? And what I'm trying to say with this is never sacrifice your values, but don't just focus on values, also focus on making wealth, because wealth helps make your life better, it helps make my life better, it makes your family's life better, and it can actually help you contribute to the impact you want to make to the world as well. So that's my message. Create content because, you know, I'm not saying you have to, but I think it's a good idea because you will improve your speaking skills, and it's a great source of finding like-minded people that can also potentially become your client. So guys, I hope you found this video interesting, or that you enjoyed watching me ramble here, even though I tried to make it valuable as much as possible. And guys, check out my next video if you want to consume some more of my content. And let me know if you have an idea for working together, or if you like my videos and you just want to say hi. Guys, I'm off. I need to go and work on myself a little bit tonight, and then just take a little bit of time off or read a book or something. But yeah, I will see you guys. Have a great week. Cheers.